What if I told you your brain lies to you every single day, convincingly, and you believe it without question? Not because you're weak, but because your brain is trying to protect you and failing miserably. There's a silent glitch running in the background of your mind, messing with your confidence, your relationships, and even your success. And today, we're going to expose it. These glitches are called cognitive distortions, and once you spot them, you can literally rewire your confidence from the ground up. Let's dive in. Section 1. Make the science relatable and easy to digest. Your brain is a prediction machine. It filters reality based on your past experiences, beliefs, and survival instincts. The problem? Sometimes those filters get distorted, like a cracked lens. And when that happens, your brain starts misinterpreting reality. You don't see things as they are. You see them as your distortions allow. Psychologists call these mental traps cognitive distortions, automatic, often unconscious thought patterns that skew your thinking in a negative way. They're fast, they feel real, and they quietly crush your confidence. Let's look at 5 of the most common ones and how to debug them. Distortion 1, all or nothing thinking. This is the black and white trap. You're either a total success or a complete failure. You miss one workout and you tell yourself, I'm so lazy, I'll never stick to anything. Sound familiar? Here's the science. This distortion activates your brain's default mode network, which is linked to self-referential thinking, aka the voice in your head that narrates your life. When that voice goes unchecked, it exaggerates, dramatizes, and turns a minor slip into a total identity crisis. Debug tip. Replace absolutes with gradients. Instead of, I failed, try, I slipped once, but I'm still moving forward. This tiny shift re-engages your prefrontal cortex, the rational part of your brain, and quiets the inner critic. Portion 2. Mental filtering. Imagine getting 10 compliments and 1 critique, and you obsess over that 1 negative comment for days. That's mental filtering. Your brain zooms in on the negative and ignores the rest. Why? Because the amygdala, your brain's threat detector, is hardwired to prioritize threats over rewards. It's ancient survival programming. But in modern life, it backfires. You end up ignoring your wins, doubting your abilities, and feeling like an imposter. Debug tip. Keep a reality log. At the end of the day, write down 3 things that actually went well. Train your brain to zoom out, not just in. This rewires your hippocampus to store more balanced memories and builds resilience over time. Distortion 3. Personalization. Ever blame yourself for things outside your control? Your friend cancels dinner and your first thought is, did I say something wrong? That's personalization. You assume you're the cause of external events. It's confidence sabotage in disguise. Neurologically, this activates a cocktail of stress hormones. Cortisol spikes, and your brain's self-worth circuits take a hit. Debug tip. Pause and ask, what else could explain this? This simple question activates your dorsolateral prefrontal cortex, helping you see multiple perspectives instead of just blaming yourself. Confidence isn't never doubting yourself. It's knowing how to question your own distortions. Distortion 4. Catastrophizing. 1 mistake, and suddenly your whole future is doomed. You mess up a presentation and think, I'm going to lose my job, my career is over. This is your brain's negativity bias on overdrive. It floods your system with anxiety, shuts down creativity, and paralyzes decision-making. Catastrophizing hijacks your limbic system, making worst-case scenarios feel real, even when they're not. Debug tip. Use the then what technique. Ask yourself, what's the worst that could realistically happen? Then what? You'll usually find the spiral has an end, and it's not nearly as dramatic as your brain made it out to be. This grounds you in logic, shifting activity back to your executive brain instead of your fear brain. Distortion 5. Mind reading. You assume you know what others are thinking, and it's never good. They probably think I'm dumb. She must be annoyed with me. They didn't text back. They must hate me. But here's the truth. You're not reading minds. You're projecting your own self-doubt onto others. This is tied to mirror neurons, brain cells that help us simulate what others might be feeling. But when distorted, they feed our insecurity loop. Debug tip. Replace assumption with curiosity. Instead of assuming what someone thinks, ask or clarify, or remind yourself, I don't have the full story. This activates the anterior cingulate cortex, a region linked to empathy and flexible thinking. And flexible thinkers have bulletproof confidence. Here's the truth most people never hear. Confidence isn't something you're born with. It's something you build by learning to challenge your own brain's BS. All or nothing thinking, mental filtering, personalization, catastrophizing, mind reading. These 5 distortions aren't facts, they're habits. And like any habit, they can be rewired. So the next time your inner critic speaks up, don't try to silence it. Question it. Because the most confident people aren't fearless. They're just better at debugging the lies their brain tells them. If this opened your eyes, imagine what else your brain is hiding from you. Hit that like button if any of these distortions hit home, and share this with someone whose inner critic is way too loud. And if you want more science-backed tools to upgrade your mind, subscribe and stick around. Your brain is powerful. Let's teach it how to work for you, not against you.